I asked for this 6 hour plus podcast to happen because it was the only way I felt that my brain was going to be able to deal with it. And even though I can hardly get the words out, it's still better than not being able to talk to you. So I prefer this.
Oh no! I mean, you're doing an incredible job. I always, running on the treadmill on the space station was something you just had to do, but I never enjoyed it at all. I'm always one for running outdoors, and I love that feeling of just wind and even rain. People, often don't like running in bad weather, but for me, bad weather is a call to get outside and go and run in the rain. I love it, love that feeling. So, no, I know what you must be going through, just having to do that all indoors, all on a treadmill.
When you did a stint on a treadmill on the International Space Station, how long would you do? Was it as long as you wanted to, or did you do a sort of certain amount of time normally?
We would normally run for about 30 minutes, and the reason really is a couple of things. Firstly, the treadmill is not designed for running for much longer than that, and we have to wear this bungee system, of course, that keeps us pinned down to the treadmill. Otherwise, we just float off and float away. So we put on this harness, and then we clip ourselves to the treadmill. And depending on whether you want to have an easy workout or a tough workout, depends on how many links you put into that bungee. Obviously, the fewer links, then the harder it pulls you down and the more body weight you get. But you can only really get about 70% body weight maximum.
Right.
But all of that really is, although they try and distribute it between the shoulders and the waist, the majority of that weight ends up on your collarbone. And so there's these two pinch points that end up kind of cutting off the circulation to your fingers. So any more than about 34 to 40 minutes is not really advisable to do it many times. And the other reason, of course, is they want us to work hard on the science and the maintenance. And so the less time we can spend running on the treadmill, then the better in terms of we can be used for other things. So we do this sprint protocol. And we've actually found that, by doing high-intensity workouts, it's classic Joe Wick stuff, high intensity, short duration. You actually get masses of benefit from that.
Yeah.
And so we can go for the high intensity stuff, short duration, and then get on with other work.
Yeah, that's what I'll be doing after this finishes. The interval training, high intensity interval training is what it's good. And this is tough.